So we live in polarizing times for all things, but we're talking about football this hour, and there were reports over the weekend, the end of last week, that Jay-Z had a double secret handshake deal that was going to result in him eventually getting an ownership stake in an NFL franchise.
Who?
It's not official yet, and we don't know what team, if it is official, Jay-Z will be a part of, but considering it was plastered all over TMZ and elsewhere, it's not like it's a secret. It was all over the place. Everyone had the same report. Now, despite that, the reaction was immediate and swift, and it was attack Jay-Z. Attack. If you did not hear and were not paying attention to the fallout from this story, you might have missed it, but leading the charge with a bugle was Eric Reid. Eric Reid is a football player. He plays for the Carolina Panthers. He's a safety, and he was also part of that litigation against the NFL. More on that in a minute. He spoke out against Jay-Z becoming part owner of an NFL team. We have the audio tape. This happened after Carolina's exhibition game over the weekend, and was very upset, Eric Reid. Do we have that audio? Here we go.
For one, when has Jay-Z ever taken a knee to come out and tell us that we're past kneeling? Yes, he's done a lot of great work, a lot of great social justice work, but for you to get paid to go into an NFL press conference to say that we're past kneeling, again, asinine. Players Coalition 2.0, he got paid to take the bullets that he's taking now because we're not having it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jay-Z, I don't know if it was in this soundbite. That was not the one I sent. But Jay-Z claimed to be a supporter of Colin, wore his jersey, told people not to perform at the Super Bowl, and now he's going to be a part owner? It's kind of despicable. Reid opined. That was the money quote there. So Reid was wearing a Kaepernick jersey while he said this in front of his locker after the Panthers exhibition game over the weekend. So let us discuss. Now the question, are you with Eric Reid here, who again, the money part of this, although we didn't play it, Jay-Z claimed to be a supporter of Colin, wore his jersey, told people not to perform at the Super Bowl, and now he's going to be a part owner. It's kind of despicable. Are you with Eric Reid or Jay-Z? Who's, hey, I got a deal. I can be a part owner of an NFL team here eventually. I am standing with Sean Carter. That is who I am standing with, and better known by his stage name, Jay-Z. Now, I've got the Warpath, the Kettle, and the Chess. The Warpath, the Kettle, and the Chess, and we will lock all of this together. Now, number one, my default position is to take the side against Eric Reid. And I feel like I'm on the right side of history when I do that because he's a bozo. I have much disdain for Eric Reid's act. This is someone who is a disciple of Colin Kaepernick with the 49ers. He didn't start anything. He latched his tentacles onto Kaepernick's movement, if there is such a thing as a movement, and took a knee. And things haven't gone the way he expected. And Eric Reid has been in this continual pouty, moaning, complaining, whining, bitching mode ever since all this went down. He continually has been out of shape. He's part of the lawsuit. Him and Kaepernick sued the NFL. Then Eric Reid took hush money payments in a sealed agreement. So he got an agreement by the NFL, reports saying pennies on the dollar. He then got rehired in the NFL. Kaepernick has not been rehired, and Reid got a gig from the Carolina Panthers, which in itself was shocking. And ever since then, you'd think he'd be like grateful. I got another opportunity to play football. This is wonderful. I can make a lot of money and play in the NFL. No. He's ungrateful. He's on the warpath ever since he got back to the Carolina Panthers. You can't help but root against people like this. The guy got another opportunity, and he has just gone out there and been a complete donkey ever since he got back in the NFL. He's got his axe to grind against the football establishment, which allowed him to have an opportunity to play again. So I think we should all shed crocodile tears for Eric Reid and his problems. Now, secondly, the entire quagmire that Eric Reid is upset about is ironic. This is an ironic situation because Reid is annoyed that Jay-Z is going to be a partner with the NFL and eventually it looks like become an owner of an NFL team, at least a part owner of an NFL team. Well, the spoiler alert on this, Eric Reid has his own partnership with the NFL. Reid is currently taking paychecks from the Carolina Panthers. In fact, his salary in 2019 is over $9 million. He's making $9.4 million, which I do not believe is chump change. I don't think it is chump change. Now, why doesn't Eric Reid keep it real, not accept an NFL salary until Colin Kaepernick has a job in the league? In fact, don't even take a job in the NFL if you have such a bad taste in your mouth for the NFL. And, of course, he won't do that, right? His fight for social injustice does have its limits. Eric Reid's got to put food on the table. He's got a mortgage to pay and all that. So it's like Jay-Z, I'm upset with him because he's got a partnership with the NFL. Meanwhile, don't look in the man in the mirror because you have your own $9 million partnership with an NFL franchise, which are all part of the same cartel, right? Carolina, the 32 teams in the NFL. Carolina's one of them. They all share revenue and all that. Now, the final point. So as Jay-Z famously sung years ago, Jay-Z's got 99 problems, but Eric Reid ain't one. All right? Eric Reid ain't a pimple on his ass. Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reid, and it's really been proven here by Jay-Z, these two guys are playing checkers. Jay-Z's playing chess. And in this equation, Jay-Z's, really he'll be playing shuffleboard and bingo with other NFL owners because that's what the owners do. They're all a bunch of old dudes, and they play shuffleboard and bingo at the Billionaire Boys Club, which he will have an invitation to. And also remember, Eric Reid, he will have a small stake in all this, I guess, as far as the outcome of Jay-Z, because Jay-Z's, many people around him claiming once he gets his foot in the door, he will change all these things and all that. But if these reports are true, this will accomplish a couple of things here for Jay-Z. He'll make a lot of dough because it is an idiot-proof industry. If you own an NFL team, you are guaranteed a profit based on television revenue. Before you do anything, you're guaranteed a profit because the network TV money pays your salaries, and then you just getting gravy. You're just getting gravy. Some teams make more because they have better local television revenue or TV deals with local stations, radio, whatnot. But you're going to make extra money. But you're going to make a lot of money. Right? Maybe not as much. The Green Bay Packers don't make as much as the Dallas Cowboys, but they're still making money. They're not in the wrong financially. So you got a lot of dough coming in, and you look at Jay-Z, he will be the beneficiary of more cash. Money makes money and all that. And now that said, Jay-Z can, if he wants, rock the boat or attempt to rock the boat behind closed doors. He'll get a hall pass into these ownership meetings and can see if he can sway some kind of change, whatever that might be there. But when I heard the initial comments again from Eric Reid over the weekend when he claimed he was upset with Jay-Z, and he wore his jersey, Kaepernick's jersey and all that stuff, and went on that whole rant. Jay-Z's got an opportunity to do something here. He's got a lot of money and power because of that money, and he's worked his way in, and he's friends with some of these NFL owners. They hang out. When you're rich, you hang out in those social circles, and so he knows some of these people from his many trips around to the party scene in the Hamptons and whatnot.